At the start here for trial number 2, looks like number 1 might not be taking part here. Great Southern Lass, it's not out on the track. Our 2010 and Leanne's Boy are out there. They're all set, and away they go. Kian Joe off the front was very slow to begin. And looking off the back markers, we've got our 2010 and also Leanne's Boy going forward. So Kian Joe is the early leader, but he's going to be joined very quickly by our 2010, who's going up for looking for the lead. And our 2010 takes up the running. From in second spot, Kian Joe, and third was Leanne's Boy. So our 2010 is the leader. From in second spot, Leanne's Boy, and third was Kian Joe. As they go down the back straight, and they've got about 1,700 metres to travel, Leanne's Boy is going to keep pressing on to the top, and Leanne's Boy is going to take up the running from our 2010. And in third spot was Kian Joe. They go inside the 1,600. We've got no semaphore board working today, so no sectional times available. And the leader is Leanne's Boy, leading the way from our 2010, and Kian Joe is in third spot after that slow beginning. Led early, but it has been relegated back to 3 back the inside, and it's losing ground dramatically off the leading 2, who, mind you, are much highly assessed horses, with Leanne's Boy being a TM1 T7, our 2010 a TM1 T10, and little Kian Joe's a TO. So you wouldn't expect the TO to be keeping up with these two up near the lead. They're moving along, and in front is Leanne's Boy, who took up the running just outside the 1,650 metre mark. In second spot was our 2010, and a big gap then to Kian Joe. They head up to the 800 metre mark, and that first half was around 61, and the leader is Leanne's Boy running along from our 2010, and Kian Joe is about 50 metres away in third spot. They head down the back straight, and Leanne's Boy leading the way from our 2010, and a long gap to Kian Joe, who's really struggling. They're heading up towards just over 400 metres to travel, and still Leanne's Boy leading the way, and is doing it pretty comfortably out in front. Went down the back pretty quick, around that 28.3 mark, around that time, and the leader is Leanne's Boy from our 2010, who comes to the outside, so they've had a good little hit out, these two out in front. A long gap from Kian Joe. They come into the straight, and Leanne's Boy being joined on the outside by our 2010, but Leanne's Boy seems to be travelling pretty strongly, and Leanne's Boy's 3-4 metres in front, and he's coming away over the concluding stages, and Leanne's Boy scores from in second spot our 2010, and a long gap to Kian Joe, and good performance here last quarter around at 30.1 mark. So a good win by Leanne's Boy from our 2010 and Kian Joe. 542 the numbers, 542 the numbers on trial number 2.